Hello there, Tyrant here, and I just finished watching the first episode of Golden Kamuya? Kamuy. I'll figure out the name in a little bit. But anyways, so the first episode, it, so the story itself looks really interesting. I'm getting used to the art style a little bit, and the animation is kind of funky, uh, like where it kind of gets to the bear, like kind of like CGI-ish, and I was like, okay. Uh, but I'm getting used to the artwork that is for this show, and it's not too bad. It just when it mixes with like 3D artwork, sometimes it's kind of funky. Not like super 3D, but it's you can tell with the bear. But besides that, the tale they're trying to tell is really interesting because the show itself seems really gory and intense. Because our main protagonist, yeah, our main character, this former soldier during the Russian-Japanese War. I'm not too familiar with that, if it's real or not. But he was like, he himself has a title. I can't remember his name at the moment, but he's like the Immortal something. And he's like, he was crazy and shit. But he survived the war. Sadly, his best friend died during this, and he made a promise to his best friend to take care of his wife who's been losing her vision and take care of his child. So now he's kind of, the war's over, and now he's trying to keep the promise to his friend by panning for gold. I forgot where, but and while out there, there's this drunkard just kind of talking to him as he's panning, and then he tells him this tale, this super interesting tale you would do in a campfire about lost gold by stolen from a murderer who hid it away and then was captured by the government, and he wouldn't tell anyone, so he put a map, a coded map on some of the prisoners. That's like, that tale sounds really interesting, but is it real? Apparently it is, because the drunkard turned out to be one of these prisoners, that he told this tale while he was drunk. We later find out he runs away, gets murdered by a bear, and then we get introduced to our female protagonist, one of the indigenous people, or I don't know how to say it in this term, but like these nomadish people. Anyways, where the gold was stolen. We learned that her father was one of the people murdered by this guy, and this is how it intertwines with these two characters. It's funny how they do the introduction here, like, I'm looking for the gold. The father was murdered. I'll leave it at that. You have to connect. You gotta introduce the character somehow, so I'll leave it like that. But it's here where the show kind of really differentiates what's happening. So you get a lot of cool spiritual lore in this show from her, and it's really cool. But it also is really bloody. Like, if you saw the first few minutes of the intro of the show, he's like murdering people, stabbing people in the face, eyeballs. Like, that's intense. That kind of sets how the rest of the show, because here they're fighting a bear, gonna get murdered. I'm like, what? Like, some of the animation for those scenes were good, but then some of it was kind of funky. But I did like when like this wolf thing came out of nowhere. That was awesome. The concept of like spiritual wolves has always been one of my favorite things. So big points for that for me. But no, yeah, like I said, the idea of this journey of them hunting this gold and having to murder some of the other prisoners and skin them for the treasure map is like, okay. What's interesting is that our female character, since she's kind of spiritual, she's not gonna kill anyone, but he's already soaked in blood from war, so he'll do the killing, and she'll just be there to help him with other shit. So this is how this tag team came to be. So yeah, I'll figure out their names as the show goes along. But so far, the tale they're trying to tell is really interesting. So I'm really looking forward to this show. That's about it. I'll leave it at that. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Until next time.